After a cold front that we are having, after a cold front, what should you do with every piece of really super looking structure? Good morning, guys and girls. November 11, and the cold has set in. Look at 1 Corinthians 10:31 in a Catch a Better Life book. This took me 2 years to write this book. It's got a scripture for every single day. It's got a fishing tip for every single day and a devotional built around fishing. This channel, Catch a Better Life on YouTube, will absolutely make your life better. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Give it a try for a couple, 2 or 3 weeks. Go over and subscribe to it. If you're not subscribed already, subscribe to the Catch a Better Life channel, and I promise you, you will do just that. You will catch a better life. 1 Corinthians 10:31, whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do all to the glory of God. Whether you eat or drink or anything else that you're doing, do to the glory of God. Can you remember fishing with a cane pole? A bobber or a float with a minnow or a worm on your hook? Catching crappie, bluegill, or by golly, anything else that would bite. You remember that? Most of today's younger fishermen have never experienced that. Never experienced it at all. And I think that they should. I think they should. I still love the thrill of watching that bobber go down under that special feeling of pulling that fish out with a cane pole. Pulling that fish out with a cane pole. You know, nowadays we have modern cane poles. We've got the extendable Jimmy Houston cane poles that are only about 10 or 12 bucks or 14 bucks. They're made out of fiberglass. They're not made out of cane. But they shrink down so you can carry them in your car and you still have 12 foot, 14, 16 foot, whatever. And they're just absolutely a lot of fun to fish with. A lot of fun to fish with. However we're fishing, our goal every time we go to fishing is to catch fish. That's our goal, to catch fish. Our daily goal as we walk through this life is to honor God in all that we do. Can I say that again? Our daily goal as we walk through this life is to honor God in all that we do. To honor God in our work, honor God in our play, honor God every step of the way, living our lives to the glory of God. Living our lives to the glory of God. By living this way, we don't let little trials and missteps turn into bigger problems. Little trials and missteps are going to happen all the time, but if we live our life to the honor of God, they won't turn into bigger problems. But here's the key deal. Our relationship with Jesus will be closer, it will be stronger, and the benefit, that allows God to touch us with his favor. You want to be touched with God's favor? Boy, I do. Boy, I do. I want to be touched with God's favor every single day. The way to do that is to honor God in all that you do. Your work, your play, your relationships, everything you do. Honor God. Put him first in all you do. Here's our tip for today. This is really a pretty easy one, but probably not many of you really thought of it. Make multiple casts to a piece of structure after a cold front. So if you've got a really good piece of structure that looks really good to you, laying down a log, maybe the corner of a boat dock, something, you think, gotta be one there, gotta be one there. Instead of just making one throw in there and say, I can't believe there wasn't one there, make multiple casts of that after a cold front. Because after a cold front, a bass's strike zone shrinks down. It gets smaller and smaller. It may be real big right before that front hits. It might be 10 or 15 feet, as a matter of fact. They'll actually travel that far to get a bait. But after a cold front, the strike zone gets very, very small. You might have to just sort of put it right on their nose to get them to bite. Sometimes that takes more than one cast. Guys and girls, go out there and have you a great one today. And remember, I sure do.